Okay, I just finished the roof. It's after dark. I thought about waiting for the morning to do the video, but if it's not raining, it's probably going to be frost on the roof, and I'm not getting up there either with water or frost. So why am I pointing at this ladder here? So this is how I bent some of the aluminum we're going to go look at. I was trying to think of what could I use for a good straight edge. I don't have a brake, so I thought maybe the ladder will work. I think I've used my scaffolding pieces before, but this time the ladder was handier. So what I did was when I marked where I was going to bend it, I then clamped it on here. So the line was right here. Clamped the other end. And then I went along with my hands and just gradually bent it. And yeah, it's a good workout, especially when it's cold out. It's kind of cold out. But it worked. It bent. And I got all the pieces. The two longer ones I definitely had to do this way. Even the 5.5 foot one, I didn't have any other good method, so I did it here. That was the first one I did. Okay, so let's go over on the roof. We're next to the wood shop. It is handy when you have the wood shop nearby. You probably can't see anything now, but we'll get over here pretty soon. The other reason I want to do it now is I'm trying to pick up most of my tools and the ladder and everything. Okay, so we got our little helper so we don't bend our aluminum edge. Very handy. I like having that little screw right there because that's where I step off onto the roof. It's a 3-pitch, so it's not terrible to walk on, but I would not want to be up here when it's wet or when it's just froze or anything like that. Okay, so last night I did all this. This is the triangle we added. And they come over about 1.5 feet. Slid underneath each one of them. Up here, I cut 22 inches and lapped each one underneath and over. There I was really close. I should have put the screw over a little bit further, but it was close enough I could see where the hole was. So in hindsight, move the screws over so when you overlap, you got room. So then tonight, and I thought, possibly I could get it done before dark, but it's getting dark way too soon. I didn't even hardly get started and it was getting dark. So I came over here and I had a short piece that was about 48 inches long. So I thought, well, I'll rip that in half so I have 12 inches and get about a 6-inch overlap right here and a good, I can't remember what it is, 8 or something like that. Yeah, whatever adds up to 12. Looks like maybe 5 and 8 or something like that. But see, it doesn't have to come up here because this is going to have a 3.5-inch molding here. So we're good there. And if I put my screws too close, I'll cut it back a little bit, but I don't think I did. And then same here. This is going to all be molding here. You can see Ava in there lounging out. Okay, so here, then I cut a piece for here. My normal 2 foot with an 8-inch overlap. Got that in. I don't think 8 inches necessary here because see, our roof is right here. And when it hits, it's hitting and bouncing that way. But you got snow drifting and stuff like that. So we still got to do something. But again, we're going to have molding here, and then we're going to have a molding along here too. So this is going to be all enclosed here. Okay, so then that left us with this long, and then these I went over into here so that we'd have a good overlap here. And again, molding around the window and molding along there. So then there was 14 feet. I needed a 14-foot piece. Well, I can't manage a 14-foot piece. So I cut two 7.5 footers. That way I would have a 12-inch, or no, a 6-inch overlap here. Yeah, apparently I got more like a 12. So, yeah, it must be my measurements were a little bit long. But that's okay. More overlap is better than not enough. So then here I took the screws out, slid it up underneath and back, and screwed everything down. Keeping my screws down because we're going to have molding here anyways. Okay, so I would say we are watertight. Now, if I'm wrong on that, if I did not have enough overlap here, I think I do, but if I did not, then I have some really good caulking. I can come up in here, take some screws out, and caulk these seams and put a stop to it. But I really don't think that's going to happen. I think we're good on all of it. When it's good long rain for the whole day, I will be out here checking to make sure. I'm probably not going to get to this molding. Probably going to have to go through the winter like that. But we went through the winter over here with the molding the way it is, or no molding, and we were fine. So I'm very confident we're fine, but eventually there is going to be molding there. What's cool about this roof is before I would have had to do all this on the ladder. Pretty long ladder, 2 stories. Now, if I stand up straight, I'm going to actually hit my head here. So, well, actually, if I stand like this, it'll be just right. I can work on that. I have to be careful not to hit my head on this aluminum here. This is just for decor. There's videos on that. But it would have been easy to do had I put this roof on first. And I did this too. We did this extended drip edge. So I did all that from the ladder, but it's nice that it's all done. And now I can just focus on brushing all this down really good, and then start focusing on moldings, get all the moldings on, get this all primed, and then we get it painted. And I didn't even finish the painting here yet. This all needs to be painted too. So before I was doing this from the ladder, but now, actually this doesn't even have the second coat on yet. Yeah, look at that. You can see through that. So that's only one coat. But no problem. Get all the moldings on, and then we can wrap up the whole back side. Got a lot to do down below too, though. We got all those posts to do, all the supports to do. So, we're a long ways from done, but hey, we're watertight. We're good for the winter. So, time to move on to another project. So stay tuned, and we'll see what I work on next. Because now I can start thinking about it. I got a couple ideas. I really need to put some thought into the electric. Do I go for one of the runs and just try to get all the wiring in and get the ground back on? I might do that. I got to see. I got to think about it. Okay, roof complete.